Welcome guys to another Age of Empires forecasted game. We have playing as the Rus in the color pink, it is Shapeshifter. Against his opponent, playing as the Deli Sultanate in the color teal, it's LoueMT. How are you doing, guys? Welcome to this Age of Empires forecasted game. And if you're enjoying those, don't forget to give a like, subscribe. We have plenty of content coming every single day. Guys, the other day I was meeting with a friend. He got scammed. He got scammed with maybe around like 4 million or something like that. 4 million RMB, which is the Chinese currency, which is more or less like maybe like $500,000. And the way he got scammed was very, very curious. He basically did have a good friend, a very, very good friend, and they were like doing business together. And you know, you put an investment here and there, and you know, they were very good friends. They even like live in the same place and everything. They share a lot of things. They travel, and suddenly he asked him to make a huge investment, and when he does, he just runs away and disappears. And that happened like 2 years ago. The thing about this is that he couldn't do anything about it because the guy just disappeared. So he was working on that for quite a long time, already. So it's just, you know, very it was very frustrating for him because he went to live with his father again. He's married, so he had to move with the parents. And if you have been in this situation where you have to move with your parents when you have a wife or a couple, it's never it's just never a good thing, right? So they found the guy. The way they found the guy is had to pay a lot of money to the police. And I guess corruption is everywhere in the country. I mean, in every country, not just, you know, not just China. I mean, it's just everywhere. But the reason is like, hey, we will actually they have the ability to track him because China has cameras all over the country. The thing is, you need to do something about it. When obviously he paid the police 500,000 RMB, and the guy accept to pay him 3.5 million RMB. So still, I think he lost some money, but he recovered some. And it was those situations like, what, this kind of things I only see in movies. It's just really funny to see. But anyway, it was very, I don't know, I was speechless. I was speechless. But I'm also not surprised. Like, my country is super corrupted. In Peru, Lima, Peru, Latin America, you can imagine how much corruption there is, how much corruption. There's a guy who went to do an investment there many years ago, and his employees, they went to the jungle, and his employees were captured by some narcos from Colombia, which allegedly claimed that this was their territory. He got all his employees were kidnapped. And at that time, we had a Japanese president. Yeah, that's right, Japanese president. And he said, like, I knew if a country from Latin America has a Japanese president, something must be wrong. But anyway, enough corruption for now. Let's get back into the match because these guys are starting to cook something. Already have the Tower of Victory here. Obviously, the best choice for the Deli is to give attack speed to all those infantry units. 20% attack speed is beautiful. You can use that for all over the game. No matter how long your game is, all your units will get benefit from it. Meanwhile, the Rus getting that Kremlin out. Most likely, he will go for a second town center. Most likely. We will see. Or is he? There you go. A stable going up for him. Just going up. Meanwhile, shapeshifter just dealing some torch damage. Look at that, they're already slow but steady. I remember, I think last video I shared with you the story, a scout was just doing this to my base, and I completely ignored him, and I wanted to make some upgrades. I didn't have the blacksmith, like, I thought I created one. I remember about the scout here. It's like, oh my god, this guy. Oh, you really need to deal with that guy. It looks innocent, but it's actually very harmful. Look at that. It's even in pink color, like just, you know, Hello Kitty stuff. Couple of stables for shapeshifter. Looks like he's not really interested on going second town center yet. He's just, you know what, I'm just gonna fight. And probably it's the right choice against the Deli. But at the same time, the Kremlin just pretty much guarantees that you go with your second town center. So he cannot do really much about it. You will just lose some momentum. You already have a knight out. And it's like it's gonna go there to find something. Meanwhile, Spearman also here. Walls coming into the south side of the map. By the way, I have some hotkeys here. Basically, where I press space, I can follow the guy. Follow the unit, which is pretty cool. You know, it's very smooth experience. Take a look at this. However, do you listen to my keyboard when I do this? Have you ever listened to my keyboard? Because I have a keyboard which is mechanical, and I like the way it sounds and everything. But for recording, it's not very good, because if I just press here, I don't know if you hear the keyboard, but it's just not a very good experience. So maybe I will change it for another one. Looks like Louis is going out for other food resources. Chip is around to not run out, and looks like these berries are gonna be the backup for now. It's like a couple of knights already here. Gotta be careful not to lose this spearman. A couple of spearmen actually here, so he cannot deep dive yet. Looks like the Rus is actually going for... Never mind, he's not going castle. It's actually want to fight. He wants to fight in the feudal age, which looks like a good choice, considering your opponent is the Deli Sultanate. They want to be very aggressive in the feudal age, and you have access to knights, which is a better unit. So that's a very good thing for you. The question is if you're gonna keep those knights alive, because unlike the French, the Rus knights, they don't have access to chivalry, where they get extra. They health when they are out of combat. So technically, you have no way to recover their HP at this age. You don't have a priest or anything. It's like they will be running for now. Meanwhile, more... I love this mod. I can just check the statistics and try to comment about it. Just more spearmen coming out for Deli, as well as archers. And looks like the Rus will have some archers for himself. It's like he's gathering with all his knights for now. It's like the spearman not gonna find them. It's just gonna capture the sacred site. Looks like Sanctity, it's out there already. So, which is pretty cool. Starting to build some walls, and at the same time, knights trying to get some villagers, but looks like they will only find spears. Look at the Deli, it's just so fun that the units can actually create walls, and your villagers can just relax and just do the work. It's such a cool concept. To be honest, I think the guys at are really they're doing such a cool job on getting with some creative ways to create new civs. Like Japanese was really creative. Byzantines, don't get me started. That's very creative as well. Looks like Rus will deep dive into the base. Didn't manage to kill any villagers though. He lost, looks like it was a scout. I'm not sure if it was a scout or a knight, but definitely it's good to have some scouts there to tank the damage. Because, you know, sometimes the TC fires and it fires the wrong unit. And if you don't manually target the units, then it's just gonna be very, very Unfortunately for you, you you target the scout instead of the knight. But anyway, more walls coming here for Louis. Already 10 minutes into the game, so let's take a look at the income per minute. Looks like these knights were about to charge, but they decide, you know what, we're gonna forgive his life. This is the luckiest scholar I have ever seen so far. Second, sacred sites, it's gonna be secure for now, and apparently it's gonna stay like that for a while. It's gonna stay like that for a while because these already have some walls. Meanwhile, shapeshifter having some massing some units here, still trying to get something out of this knight. Looks like he's trying to raid, trying to be annoying. Meanwhile, he's gathering his army on the back. But the problem is, when you try to play the same game as the Deli, they can pump more units than you. Not only they don't need gold for the upgrades, you know, they create scholars at the beginning, but they can easily be paid with passive income from the sacred site. So if they really want to fight in feudal, you can create a market, sell that gold, and they will just get more units than you. And that's just the way it is. And you're playing the same game where, you know, technically you have knights, but your opponent has knighting spearmen. So it's not much you can do about it. It looks like he will start torching here. Meanwhile, Louis coming up with some units. Looks like the sacred site will be captured for now. Looks like the boar. Also, oh, where's the boar here? I don't see the boar. Oh, there you go. He built that thing before killing the boar. Meanwhile, Porky just dead. Gonna build a wooden fortress just to be safe. It is lovely how this wooden fortress, it's so the synergy between going for the boar and getting a fortress is just so good because you can fit 8 villagers inside. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Is it 8 or 7? I think it's 8. I think it's 8 villagers. Oh my god, he lost a villager. 8 villagers. There you go. He lost 2 on the search for Porky, but looks like he will get away with it for now. Meanwhile, more archers for the Rus. 31 archers against 33. Now, remember, Deli has the Tower of Victory bonus, so these archers are actually stronger. Both players have blacksmith upgrades, so like he's playing very safe for the moment. Looks like more walls are coming here. Archers take down the wall, as usual. And more walls coming in this side of the map. Looks like he will capture the sacred site in the north. Sacred site's gotta be the capture here in the middle. Meanwhile, the Rus still. This is what I'm talking about. Louis already have 73 military units, and the Rus shapeshifter have 55. So, and look at these archers, they do attack faster, so it is an issue here. It is an issue that you cannot you really cannot ignore at the moment. There's just no way you win this fight. There's just no way you win this fight against, you know, you're playing the same game as a Deli, and you're playing a game where they are really good at. They're really good at feudal fights, and you can already tell 74 military units. It's a big number of units. Looks like Louis is trying to go castle. Unfortunately for shapeshifter, he loses some units here. Unfortunate for him, Louis' units were there as well. But meanwhile, he's going for a raid. Has some knights, but Louis managed to see them on time. Looks like he will manage to get some villager kills here. Very careful with those spearmen. Looks like there's no space for everyone, but Looks like he managed to get away without losing any villager for now, which is fantastic. Fantastic. Meanwhile, Louis, almost there with the castle age, but decides to engage actually. Not all his army is here. A lot of his army is also in the back of the base, so it's actually a very good chance for Shapeshifter to fight in his base. The militia also gets calls, so Louis is just running away. At the same time, more raids happening here with the Rus. It's just... trying to get something out of this, but he haven't killed any villager yet. At the same time, Louis edging up with the compound of the defender. It's a really good situation, which he just don't need to lose his army now. He's about to age up. He's at 56 military units, and somehow Shapeshifter is turning things around. And Louis may be in castle age, but all these units won't get an upgrade right away. You remember, the Deli takes a lot of time to get those upgrades because they're free. So it's not like an immediate advantage that he will have. It's not something that you should need to worry about. But obviously they will start mixing some crossbows and some knights, which makes things a little bit complicated until they get their upgrades. But these units will be in the field age for a long time. For a long time, technically 2 minutes, so in 2 minutes you can still fight against them and you will be in equal numbers. At the same time, secret side victory approaching. More knights trying to go for raids, but Louis is doing a very good job at defending. Shapeshifter having a really hard time on trying to get some value out of these raids. Have a ram here, exactly what you need. I think like having a single ram to tank all the damage. This is actually a very good choice when you want to tank some damage, when there are so many archers. But technically the archers don't attack the ram automatically, they used to do it before. But you know, still, you can have some damage mitigation here. 370 HP to be exact. At the same time, Louis is gathering those relics. I already have one in the bank. One more coming. More units coming here from Shapeshifter. And looks like the secret site was the capture, giving Shapeshifter some time. He's also going for the high trade house here. He's just gonna be here. It's like the ram is gonna pay the consequences. Looks like he built another ram. Now remember, Shapeshifter has his army is mostly composed of archers. So actually 90% of his army are archers. So he cannot really fight at the moment. He needs those upgrades. And he needs them now. Meanwhile, another relic coming up for Louis. Farm transition is starting to happen. And Shapeshifter goes to the castle age. Right away, the upgrade he needs. Veteran archers coming up for him. He's protecting this relic. Still have one relic left for him, only one relic, so it's just gonna be really hard. Meanwhile, Louis already building the first keep for the Deli. Gonna protect the sacred site and the gold vein. This is a beautiful position for having a keep. And now Louis is going for it. He knows he doesn't have upgrades. Meanwhile, archers for Louis are already veteran, so he needs to take this fight. He's going right into it, right into the base. This is very, very deadly push. Probably he will have a C formation here just to deal with a lot of damage. Man-at-Arms just tanking damage. And Kremlin just dealing as much as DPS as possible. And while the archer still not veteran, she just needs one more second. There you go, finally. Veteran archers. Now the fight is much better for Shapeshifter. He needs to back off for the moment. Having knights on the field as well. Siege workshops just nearby the keep. Still is not able to build villagers yet. He will anytime soon. Look at this man at arms. It's so tanky. Doesn't even have the +2 range armor yet. Siege workshop going up as well. It's gonna be their trebuchet to deal with that keep. You know, this position is really important. There is a big gold vein and a sacred site, so it's also a big gold vein here. Actually, both big gold veins are very close to each other, so you have to take this one. Otherwise, this one is gonna be very risky for you. Trebuchet already out. Looks like not gonna be another one for now. Doesn't have the resources for it. Farm transition is starting to have for Shapeshifter as well as Louis, so things are starting to just be calm for the moment, for the time being. Meanwhile, a Mangonel going out for Louis. Definitely what he needs against all this mass. Trebuchet starting to siege the keep. Another keep here in the south. And villager fortresses are about to finish in around 10 seconds. He will be able to create villagers from those keeps. And this is where it will start getting harder and harder for the Rus, because he's only on one town center. And now the Mangonel shot. That's a decent shot against all those archers. Doesn't even want to deal with the Mangonel. That gets another decent shot. Calls a militia, goes right away. Let's go take down the Mangonel. They don't care about anything. They only care about killing the Mangonel. It's like the Mangonel will try to go away, but it cannot. But it did its best. It killed a lot of units. It did kill a lot of archers. But Shapeshifter lost a lot of units here. Meanwhile, villagers are starting to be created from the keeps here on the south and in the north. I don't know if he has another one here. There you go, another keep in his base, just to be sure his farm economy is very, very safe. And Shapeshifter needs to go for another town center, otherwise he's gonna get eaten alive. Like, I feel if he did go for a second town center, things will have worked out different for him. It's definitely a risky move against the Deli. But fighting Feudal Age, that wasn't the wisest choice either. It's also very risky. Also very, very risky. Well, Louis torching Wooden Fortress at the north. I still have some gold here on the back of his base. And Trebuchet just keep sieging. Villagers just keep repairing. At this point, you don't really worry about. It's like big companies, you know, when you have when you work in such a big company, they don't really do a lot of micro. You know, you can have employees that are not doing really the best of their job, but they're still there. They still get paid. These are these guys. Boiling oil also going up for Louis. Remember, boiling oil actually applies to all the keeps, so everyone will benefit here. And Louis is just waiting. It's just a waiting game. It's just a matter of time. When I finish my farm transition, my economy is good, I have an absolute map control, and now, when I have enough military numbers, I just go and attack. This is the type of siege that it's gonna take a while. I mean, you break the gate, but nobody wants to go there inside this keep. Gotta be careful with that trebuchet. Springles also there for shapeshifter. And there is no sign, no mining stone for him in the whole match. So it looks like he's really not interested in going on that second town center. Not for now. Another wall going down, and another wall going up. Looks like they trade one sprinkle for another. All the Deli having all the upgrades. That's the beauty of the Deli. You don't really need to worry about what do I prioritize. I don't really need it. I don't really need to prioritize. I just need everything. A brave archer going out to see the horizon doesn't arrive home. Trebuchet starting to siege the keep. This is the keep that will never go down. Finally. Never mind, that's not finally. It's Louis who's mining the opponent's stone. It's like, if you don't want it, I may as well have it for myself. Can we appreciate how cool it is to see the Palace of the Sultan? Usually we see the Hazar Academy. Where is it? Where is the Palace of the Sultan? Come on. Am I blind? Where is it? Is it? Oh, there you go. Makes sense. Otherwise the elephants will arrive very slowly. You only need to put 5 priests, 4 scholars here, and these guys will be upping. I think it's less than 1 minute, or 1 minute at most. It's gonna be really good for him. Now remember, in Deli might be in Imperial, but he doesn't get those upgrades right away. Look at this. This takes time. 2 minutes 40 seconds. I mean, it's free. We don't complain about it, but Shapeshifter with a villager deficit is still struggling with his economy. Haven't been able to go out yet. And then another keep. It's like Crackety will say, another keep. It's gonna be built here. Just when you think you finally take down the keep, there is another one here. And now he goes with the horseman and the crossbow. And this is the decisive battle, guys. This is where everything happens. Oh, there's a lot of archers here. Actually, this fight is going very well for Shapeshifter. The problem is the keep is still alive. He's gonna do a lot of DPS to all those units. Louis losing a lot of military, but he's also getting Dumbo out there. It's gonna be out very soon. 1 minute to create a Dumbo. Meanwhile, villagers dying here. It doesn't matter. Have too many keeps. Mangonel gets called and gets a decent shot. Oh my god, that's huge. Despite Shapeshifter push, it was a very good push for him. The keep's still alive, and the economy of Louis is still alive and kicking, and he's in Imperial Age. Now, Shapeshifter will go to the south, and he will find a big guy coming out of this. Meanwhile, looks like Shapeshifter will go to Imperial very soon. Cannon emplacements are already here in this keep, so it's just gonna be very hard for him to... See cannon emplacement? Yes, it is cannon emplacement. There you go, 73. Oh my god. It's like... just gonna come here. It's like they will find some villagers. Not that Louis really cares about it. They have... how many town centers? I don't know how many town centers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 keeps. With the main town center is 6 keeps, and there you go. Dumbo already arrived, dealing with those units. Are these hand cannoneers? These are not hand cannoneers. These are crossbows. You need the upgrade, right, to to get those Tower of the Sultan, Tower Elephant with those hand cannon, a couple of hand cannoneers there, which is really cool. Very, very cool. Incendiary arrows are already there, as well as biology. These guys are just gonna have so much HP, 900 something. There you go, 900 in, to be exact. Nothing like having 5 elephants to kill your opponent. At the same time, high armor is already here. Let's see which upgrades he gets first. He still needs to catch up with the Castle Age upgrades, with the economy upgrades. And this siege is this siege is going forever. It's one of these history lessons. It's like the siege of I don't know where, it like lasted for 800 years. This is one of those. And there you go. The combo everyone expected, and nobody expected actually. It's just elephants with scholars. That's all you need, guys. That's all you need. Elephants with scholars. That's what the doctor recommend. I'll shut my voice for a minute just to appreciate how good the soundtrack of the Ruse is. Who needs military units when you have elephants? Cannons are already there. Cannons is actually the kryptonite for those elephants. They do very good against them. But you need more than one. You need way more than one. Elephants just pushing little by little. I love this mode, the follow camera. I can just relax here with my hands. Have a nice smooth transition here. Look at those scholars just healing everyone, healing each other, healing the elephants. The elephants just going there. Elephants just taking down the Siege Workshop, and the Ruse taps out. Well played by these two players. I hope you enjoyed this match as much as I did, and hopefully I will see you in the next one.